Hi, I'm AJ Hogue. I will be your teacher during this entire Effortless English pronunciation course. I'm excited to help you speak with an American accent. Do you have problems with your pronunciation? Do people sometimes not understand you when you speak English? Do they say, huh? What? Huh? And act confused when you speak sometimes? Do you feel foolish because of this when you speak English? Probably you have some pronunciation problems. That's why you bought the course. Well, in this course, you're going to learn to speak with a clearer, more understandable North American accent. Now, I say North American because the Canadian and the American accent are basically the same, especially the standard accents in each of those countries. So I will teach you the North American accent because I am from the United States and that's my accent. At the end of this course, you will have much clearer pronunciation. You will be understood. You will sound more like an American. You'll have a much better accent. So let's talk about how you're going to do this. This course takes about 3.5 months. Now, I want you to go nice and slowly through the course and to learn deeply. Effortless English is a deep learning system. It means I want you to practice and really master the skills. Just thinking about and learning about pronunciation by reading or watching a video, it's not enough. You have to practice it. You have to imagine that you're an athlete and you're training. You have to train the muscles in your throat and your mouth. And you have to even train your mind to be able to make the sounds correctly so that you have a nice American accent. Let's talk about the process, how you're going to do this. Now, this course has 20 units. You're going to take 5 days for each unit. So every unit, you will do it for 5 days in a row. You're going to have 2 things in each unit. There will be a video lesson, and there will be a training audio. The video lesson teaches you how to make the important sounds or teaches you some technique for improving your pronunciation. Now, it's a video because I want you to look and see how I move my mouth. Sometimes I'll show you my tongue even, so you can see what I'm doing and learn how to make the sounds correctly. Now in the training audio, that's where you will actually practice. Because just watching me is not enough. You have to learn to do it yourself. And that requires practice. Day after day after day, you'll be practicing every single day. So that training audio, you're going to repeat it several times a day. Not just once, several times a day. And you're going to do that for 5 days, right? So for example, in Unit 1, you'll practice with the training audio on day 1. On day 2, you'll practice with that same audio again. On day 3, you'll practice with it again. On day 4, and on day 5. So you'll get 5 full days practicing with that training audio, training yourself to improve your pronunciation. And then finally, day 6, you start a new unit. You start back to the beginning. Now, each day you'll do something a little different. You have a slightly different focus on each day for each unit. For example, on day 1, you'll focus on listening deeply. Focus on hearing the sounds of English correctly. This is the first step. So you'll be listening to that training audio and to the lesson video again and again and again and again, but not just listening and ignoring it, not just listening and distracted, but listening very carefully. To say the sounds correctly, you first must hear them correctly. On day 2 of each unit, you will pause and imitate. So you'll listen to one sentence from me in the training audio, and you'll pause, and then you'll say the same sentence. You'll try to copy my pronunciation. Then you'll do the second sentence, the third sentence. You'll do this pausing and copying, pausing and imitating, pausing and repeating again and again and again. But not just repeating the words. That's not enough. You have to copy my pronunciation. So imitating. That's the important word. Pause and imitate on day 2 of each unit. On day 3 of each unit, you will read aloud and record yourself. So you have the text for all of these audios and videos. So you'll read them aloud in a nice strong voice and you'll record yourself. Then you'll compare your recording, your audio, to my recording. You'll listen carefully and you'll notice the differences. Then you'll be able to hear your own mistakes with pronunciation. That will help you improve a lot. Finally, on days 4 and 5 for each unit, you will use a technique called tracking. I explained this technique in Unit 1, but I'll give you a brief description now. This is where you listen to me, listen to the audio, and you speak with me at the same time. No pausing. You don't pause the audio. So you have to speak at the same speed as me. Now, I'll tell you, it's not easy in the beginning. You'll be listening and saying the same thing. You'll try to copy my pronunciation as you listen without pausing. That's a lot to do at the same time. So don't worry if it's very difficult at first. It probably will be. But day by day, week by week, this tracking technique will become easier and easier. And this is so powerful. This will help you create an amazing, clear American accent. Your pronunciation will improve so much by using this tracking technique on days 4 and 5 of every unit. You will develop a clear and understandable American accent. Just follow this 5-day process with each unit. Be patient, let yourself improve gradually and slowly. And that's how you do it. All right, it's time to get started. Go to Unit 1 now, watch the lesson video, and then start training with the training audio. See you now in Unit 1.